Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Russian Fishing 4. I haven't been here this whole year. I've been busy with a lot of other things. I will tell you one thing about Russian Fishing 4. You really have to have the timing right, at least in my schedule. I have a lot of interruptions and you can't get interrupted in this game. You have to have a stretch of time where if you're going to record it, you're not going to get interrupted. And believe me, I've got dogs, I've got people, I've got just my life's a little crazy. That's why I can't stream. But one of the things I'm going to go ahead and try here, I'm at Old Burg Lake. Thought I'd try this spot here. This used to be a really great spot for carp and a number of other species. I thought I'd give this place a shot. I was at Belaya for quite a long time before, and honestly, I was starting to get a little sick of Belaya. I wasn't catching what I wanted to catch. And maybe if you guys can give me some hints about some good spots to fish. I know they rotate, but it is hard to find something. And when you're trying, you've got a time crunch like I do, well, you go on to something else. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't set my stuff out and see if anything is going to bite. Like I said, this used to be a really, really good spot. So we're going to see what we got here. I think this is the rod that I've got that's been broken. I've got to fix it. Now on this one, I've got porridge, pea porridge, and I've got some kind of let me show you here. This is a classic feed mix, which somebody had mixed for me, which is supposed to be for carp, but it has coconut combined in it. I thought I'd give that a try and see what that does. Maybe we'll get lucky. They'll like what they're trying. Who knows? But it used to be like right around there, those stick-ups. Alright, and then we'll go on to, I think it was rod number 4? Nope, that's 4. Okay. Must be 5. Oh, here it is. This one I've got honey dough. We'll try that right over there. Also. Now something's already pecking at it. Check that out. Well, I want to make doubly sure that it gets on there. Right now it's just playing with it. Yeah, I'm thinking crucian carp. That's kind of the way they bite. Yeah, I want a little more assurance than that. Well, okay, I guess he got it. Or did he? No, he got off. I should have waited. God bless it. Wait, let's throw that out a little further than that. Good lord. It's not even a point. Okay, that was a little too far, but about where we had it, I guess, should work. Okay, got everything all tightened up. I think I'm going to bring out my telescopic rod and see if there's any bleak in the area, or dace, or anything like that. It is cloudy day, so I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot of action on that, but we'll see. This has got flies. I've got a Happy Hook 24. So usually they do a little bit better in the daytime. Midday, I should say. Yeah, I've got to do some repairs to some of my rods here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that real quick, because since things are going a little slow at the moment, and that seems to be one of the things that happens with this. Yeah, something had happened. I think I had left, made a mistake of getting up and leaving it, and when I came back, all my gear was pretty messed up. So I'm not sure that I can get it fixed anytime soon here. We can try to set this up here. That's not as bad as I thought. Maybe they just... Okay, so I don't want to go above 3.2. Which drives me crazy because they do it in pounds. So 3.2 is 2.2, that's... Wouldn't go over 7 pounds is about as much as you want to go. 7 pounds is pretty much max for that. So put a bite indicator on there. Classic bite indicator. We'll do the feeder on there. We use the classic feed mix. Yeah, this was the Canadian Way YT. He was the one that gave it to me, as well as Jorgen van Pyten, Carp Coconut. I think this time I'm just going to use Canadian Way's Bream mix and see what that does. And I don't know that I have a... Well, we shouldn't have to worry too much about it getting bitten through. I want to use the Silk series here. This is for a little bit bigger fish. Looks like we got our friend back again. And we do need some kind of bait for it. Let's see. What can we use here? We're already using garlic dough. Pea porridge. I think I'm going to use egg dough this time. And hopefully I don't get a snag. Because this is really an ideal location right here. Stick-ups. But yeah, I can't get more than 3 out. So we're going to have to see if anything bites. Like I said, that one was messing around with it a minute ago. But usually this is always a good spot for carp in the past. Seems pretty quiet now. Yeah, if we don't do anything here, I can move down on the map. Yeah, another good spot is right over here. Fish in this direction, usually you can get some carp, or off over here towards the lilies. I was never all that great with Old Burg, though, honestly. Always loved the winding rivulet. That's probably my favorite of the early maps. I do like Belaya Lake, trolling it. That's what I like best about it. Okay, now we're talking. Let's put that away, or put that down. I keep forgetting how to do that in here. Okay, we've actually got something significant here. And we got one on that one. Well, this one looks to be promising here, guys. Let's see what this is. Now that's a nice gibble carp. Wow. 1.273 kilograms. Very nice. I'll take him. That's what we call our bread and butter fish. Well, one of our bread and butter fish. Okay, we need it's backspace to put that away, by the way. Well, he's definitely on there. Alright, let's put that away. Come here, fella. Ooh, okay, I thought he was bigger than he was. I think it might be another gibble. Yep. Not as big as the last one, but he's significant. Yeah, I don't have anything really that big to catch some monsters or anything. It's gonna be gibble and crucian, most likely. I thought it was going to be a little bit slow, but it looks like it might pick up here. Let me cast a little better than that. I was surprised I got that unsnagged. Let's see. Let's put the friction brake down a little bit. Yeah, you gotta be... Well, I got a snag again. God bless it. Okay. That's 2 times lucky, guys. You don't always do that. Let's see. Let's take the friction brake back down. I'm going to put it a little bit more to the right this time. Alright, let me see. What have I got on my third rod here? This is the garlic dough, I believe. Let's try putting that over here. Let's try putting it over here. Right in between all that mess right there. I'm thinking seriously, since the sun's coming out, about moving. Kind of changes the conditions, you know? What the heck's on this? Do I have a fish on here? I do! A little roach was on there and I didn't even know it. I'll be darned. I think we got us another snag. These aren't bad snags. I think what we're catching ourselves on is the duckweed that's under there. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can't head over here to the other side of the lake, because I might do a little bit of bleak fishing too. A lot of times bleak fishing works really well for getting some XP. Not sure, but bleak bring a lot of XP. For the size of the fish they are, they really bring some XP here. I guess they're a popular fish. You're really big or something. I don't know what to compare them to. Are they like sardines or something? I mean, better than sardines? here's one of the bridges. Yeah, but the place I want to fish is over here at this bridge. I'm kind of thinking they made this bigger than it was before. It seems like I have to trek quite a bit to get to the other side. Yeah, this is a good spot for fishing for gibble carp and for crucian carp. Just carp in general, honestly. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to throw this one right out here on this side of things. Alright, we'll tighten that up. For some reason my comfort and hunger is way up. Down, or whatever I should say. Yeah, it looks like they were biting on the pea porridge pretty well. I'm going to keep trying that. They're right about there. They used to always be a fairly good spot. Check my hunger situation here, guys. I think I need to fix that, otherwise things are going to be a little harder to do. And we'll just eat some, they call it kalach. Got chocolate fish. I was given rentals and all kinds of stuff. I think I'm also going to drink some moonshine. That'll give us a little bit of a boost in other areas too, like comfort. But yeah, let's try the bleak. See if the bleak are going to bite. Everything's set up for bleak. I've caught them here before. Usually just right off over here. They'll go for flies, or wax worms. Sometimes, oh gosh, casters. I couldn't think of what they were called. Yeah, I can't exactly remember where the best spot for them. What I'll do is I'll try the flies for a little while, then switch off and see if anything goes for anything. Should be a good time for them though. Usually as evening approaches, they're pretty good, especially if the sun's out a little bit. I'm hearing something over here. Here we go. Nice. Alright. Got something significant going on here. Pea porridge. I think we might have us a good sized crucian carp. I can't tell yet though. Oh? It's common carp. He's 1.104 kilograms. That's not too bad. I'll take him. Yeah, that pea porridge is popular, I swear. It always has been. And there go my dogs, as usual, interrupting the recording. It looks like we might be getting a bite over here too. See what it's doing here. And we got one. Let's see what it is. It is a bleak. Things are not looking bleak. They're looking very bleak. Very good. Let's see if we can get a few more of those. That always helps. Especially if there's a mission for them. Get quiet. Switch over to... Usually the garlic bread does really well. I'm surprised we're not getting as many hits off of that. We're getting a bite again. Come on. Come on, little guy. And we got him. This is not a bleak. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to go for just a second. My wife was having some issues going on. Like I said, sometimes that happens. But I think wasn't sure if I was getting a bite when I came in, but it didn't look like it. Yeah, that's the problem with this game. You really can't leave for very long. I'm gonna try to see if I can't get something to bite off one of these, maybe. Nothing will happen probably, but it's worth a try. We're almost to nighttime here. Oh, maybe not. Something went for it. Probably a perch. Oh, decent sized common roach. Qualifies for the Challenge Classic spinning. Yeah, it's very rare to get one off of a lure like that. That'd be pretty good size. Time. Yep, it's night. Spin casting's pretty much over. Those float fishing. If we're gonna get anything, it's gonna be fishing off the bottom. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and pick these up and try to see if I can't head over to one of the Bream holes. Any of these baits would be good for Bream. But if we're going to get this started, we need to get over there, so our light. It used to be you had to go all the way around, but they've got that bridge over here now. That bridge is new. Let me take a look at the map. There's a couple of good holes over here that are really good. This one probably be better for burbot, honestly. Yeah, it used to be not nearly as tree laden over here either. It's like the trees have made them a lot bigger. Alright, let's see if we can't find us a good spot here. So where's the map? Let's come over here a little bit. This looks like as good as any. Now we're going to need to set the clips for this probably, so... There we go. Now we can just cast it. Get it slack. Fortunately, you get a lot of slack sometimes with this. Seriously? Alright, one more. I'm gonna put this out at 14 just to mix it up a little bit. And we'll see if anything goes for it. Alright, looks like we got us a bite here. Took a while, long while. I fished all night and didn't get our darn thing, and as soon as morning hits, something jumps on here. Yeah, this has always been a tough place to fish for me. But it looks like we got us what we were after. Got us a bream. 1.548 kilogram, not bad. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get a few more like that. We got something. Alright, we got them set out again. I think what I'm going to do real quick here, guys, because I've been at this for a little bit. Like I said, this has always been a tough place to catch fish for me. I think I might go see if there's any missions over here. See if I've got anything to work for it. I think the cafe is right over here. let's see. We got for Ruffy, Burbot, Crucian Carp. Yeah, they have one for Bream, but it has to be 4.4 kilograms. That's a big breed. It looks like there's a lot for Ruffy, and I'm not really sure where you can find the Ruffy here. I know you usually get them at night. There's Chinese sleepers too. That's night crawlers usually. Nothing for the Gibble car, unfortunately. Or Bleak. Dang, gone. Well, that sucks. Well, let's head back. Might have to approach this differently. Yeah, Ruffy's not something I've really gone for here. I do know usually you'll find them down logs at night. So I may need to scout around here and find some spots. But yeah, things have been pretty quiet this time around. But like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of time to mess with this today. So I'm going to probably have to sign off here. But we didn't do too bad. I mean, I'm going to just go ahead and leave these here. Go over and sell what I've got. And we'll come back in another episode. See if we can't get a little advice from our friends as far as what the best fishing spots here are at the moment. Yeah, there's no particular fishing spot that's good all the time. That's the thing. Alright, let's see what we can get for these guys at the market. Get $5.12 for that Bream. $1.94 for that. Not too bad for the Gibble Carp either. The common Carp's not much. Not a ton of money. Like I said, I've never really rake in the bucks here. So I don't know if it's just I'm not approaching this right. Things have changed. I'll be perfectly honest. Since I started this, it seems like they've nerfed down the fishing considerably. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just need to spend hours and hours of time, which I don't have, which is, like I said, one of the reasons I don't come here as much as I like. But anyway, if you guys can give me any advice, any places to fish, be greatly appreciated. I will try to get on before this weekend again. See if I can't do any better. I just did. But anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.